Have you heard of career catfishing? Did you see that?
I love career and catfishing together on the same piece. That article's from Monster too, which has been about all. It's been around as long as layaway. I feel like.
Seriously.
I mean, what's career catfishing? I mean, I guess I know. Like, is that just companies lying to you about?
Well, as they put it, I'm going to put this in quotes, so I have the career catfishing in air quotes. And this is from the article. It happens when either side of the hiring process presents a deceptive persona. For job seekers, this can mean exaggerated skills, education, or past responsibilities. For employers, it often looks like overselling company culture, benefits, and role expectations, and yada yada yada. But yeah, it's just basically we're lying to you to get you in the door. We're trying to sell you a Maserati, but really you're getting a Yugo.
Yeah, I think there's like to me there's probably a fine line in this, right? Because I think if you're going out there and you're looking for a job, you want to present the best version, the best story of your background and your history as possible. And there's a fine line, right? There is anything cross the non-factual threshold. If it
We
does,
know
then
people are going
yeah,
to embellish. They always do, right? You expect
yeah,
that.
On the company
yes,
side, like, I don't know, like go back and look at your job descriptions. Like, I don't feel like I've ever had a job description that actually
yeah.
made me understand what the job I was taking. You got to take the job, be in it a couple months, and then go, "Oh, this is the job I have now." Like, I feel like that's just like talent acquisition, not even catfishing.
Yeah, and there's so many tools in communities to to fact check companies now, right? With their culture and what it's actually like to work there. It seems like a little due diligence is probably required on both sides, right, to make sure that the transaction makes sense. I just wonder, like, if catfishing, if it actually on the company side is related to, like Tom mentioned, like an actual like shift in the actual role that you take on at that company, your responsibilities, or oh no, your job actually is this plus this other, whole job that we're going to tack on to what you're doing. I wonder if it that's probably the fine line on the job site too, right? If,
Yeah, you take some creative liberties where the person who's writing the job description is probably the recruiter. Sometimes it's coming out of a file cabinet from 20 years ago. That's always fun. Um, but they're trying to make it just a little snazzier to stand out on Indeed or LinkedIn or in this case Monster. But it's always blows my mind at the lack of creativity. I always argued that people should do video job descriptions so you can show them a short clip. Here's the office environment. Here's some you can like chop the heads off in the video, but show me where I'm going to be working. Give me an idea of the projects I'm going to be working on, or if I'm going to be in manufacturing, what does the manufacturing floor look like? Is it dirty and gross, or hey, we got a really clean new machine line? You're gonna be excited about working here, sort of thing. You go into those environments. We talked about this in prior conversations, Tom, where you say, hey, we need somebody who can multitask and who can work, with multiple priorities and is available. And what you're telling the person is, we're gonna work you to the bone, and you're gonna hate it here. So,
Yep,
but be ready for it because we told you.
fast-paced environment.